Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWASHI. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawah coming at you with another lesson. John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hated you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Now, today's lesson, I'm going to get into this video that I saw, if my memory serves correctly, which we're gonna check right now, I believe this Jake or Christian literally makes this video. He makes this video and asks people to give him arguing points to go against the Hebrew Israelites. He poses it as trivia, but then he's really just he doesn't have anything to argue it against or anything to say. He knows that he's wrong, but and that's the thing. It's just a matter of they hate the truth. They hate, that the Israelites are coming out here and proving that Christianity is a lie and all that stuff. And as a result of that, he's over here trying to find somebody to give him the answers, so we can just repost it and take the easy way out instead of actually putting his nose in the book to actually learn. All right. So and Slaki, that's another thing. On top of Jake being stupid, there's also the fact of how society has made people out to be in the sense that everyone wants things quickly. They don't want to take the long route or take the time to actually learn something to see, is this right, or go through the long perilous thing. They just want, because it's like the whole fast food analogy or whatever, where instead of I want my food now / I want money now. I don't want to freaking have to wait or build and do all this extra long steps and stuff like that. I just want everything to be instant. All right. Well, that's not how things work. All right. So let's actually see this video, see what I said, if I was mistaken or if I'm right.
Y'all, so we back tonight. We are doing Hebrew Israelite trivia. I'm gonna get the questions. Y'all gotta give the responses. I'm gonna give the topic or the discussion topic, and you guys are going to have to give me the arguments against this false doctrine. Come on in.
All right, so I was right. He's making it's basically an example. Is like he's saying like salvation is only for Israel. That's what he would ask, because that's what he heard, and then because he doesn't know, he's getting people in the thing to disprove that salvation is only for Israel. Okay, which again, like I said, this is lazy, and it goes to show that he does not know the scriptures. All right, he can't even freaking do it himself or try to argue it himself. He's doing this trivia just to try to find some people or a random circle of people to fight his battle for him. All right, these people are not, and the thing is, this is not just Jake. This is everyone in general, Slaki. This is everyone in general. As I said before, nobody wants to study. Nobody wants to, take the time to take the long route to actually making the scriptures their own knowledge. And that's especially disgraceful coming from someone that claims to be a Christian. Okay, if you are a Christian, you should already be able to break stuff down or make some bullshit ass argument on why what they believe is the truth, but they can't because they don't know the scriptures, and they don't care to learn the scriptures, because all they care about is continuing in that false doctrine of everyone can be saved and whatnot. So let's I'll let a little bit more of it play. I don't remember if there's anything else.
We'll be starting very shortly. Come on in, y'all. This is about to be good. It's about to be fun. Let's go. Come on, have fun with this. Israelites, y'all, come on too. What's up, TikTok? We back again. with another intro video for my live show. We're gonna be talking about the Hebrew Israelites and how they are deceived and deceiving others. We want to know who are the Gentiles, who is the law for, all these things they lie about. So yeah, I'm live right now. Come on, join my live. Let's talk about it. Don't be scared. Listen, ain't nobody running from no Hebrew Israelite. The only one running is y'all. Would you come? What's going on, y'all? We back again. Come on and join my live. We're about to talk about this subject again, about the Hebrew Israelites being deceived and deceiving others. And, just because it's just some stuff that they just don't understand about the Bible, we can come in, let's talk about it. Don't be afraid to come up and share your thoughts and your opinions about what you believe the text is saying. Let's dialogue. Come on in. I'm live right now. Hebrew Israelites say they don't celebrate birthdays because it's pagan origins, but they wear Nike and Air Jordans. Got it.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. I thought there was gonna be more, but he's just basically saying to go talk about it in the live, and I'm not going to go check his live streams out. Basically, Slakia. Also, another thing he just said, I just thought that was weird. He said, we say that celebrating birthdays is bad, but wearing Nikes is okay. But I don't understand the comparison. That's like a false equivalency, because one is just wearing clothes while the other is actively celebrating something. So like that was really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Aside from that, continuing on, let's get into the scriptures. Matthew chapter 22 verse 29. Yahawashi answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures nor the power of Yahawah. All right, and again, like, this is number one, that was a false equivalency, and another thing is the fact that he just does not know what the scriptures is, and he's like trying to get other people to fight the battles and give him the ammunition to combat the Hebrew Israelites. When funnily enough, and I think I definitely did do a lesson on this before, where I was getting an ad on my phone on a Bible app that was talking about how God doesn't deal with race and stuff like that. And the funny thing about it, I actually went into the ad to see what was about. I forgot what it was saying, but I'm pretty sure if I go to my thing, I will be able to find it. But anyway, the main point is that you have a lot of these different groups of people, especially these Christians that are over here trying to combat or try to find some way to combat the Hebrew Israelites, when one of the most I'll just say, I'll not say the most famous, or the most infamous or whatever, I will say the only one that I know, who is Vocab Malone, who has never been able, maybe in some false doctrine he found a slither of victory, but ultimately in terms of the truth and trying to disprove that the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites, he's never truly been able to debunk that. And and on top of that, he is very dishonest, because another thing that he does is he goes and says that, he's agnostic when it comes to prophecy. Well, how are you gonna claim that you know who the Israelites are, or that the Israelites are not the black people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but you're gonna go and say that you don't know about prophecy? So you know how to break down the Bible in terms of identifying people, or identifying that the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are not the Israelites. So you can do that, but you can't do anything else. You can't identify prophecy. You can't identify what's going on, how it's linked to the up and coming events that's going on now. All right, see how incredibly dishonest that is, and just this outright wicked. He's really just being antagonistic, just purely for the sake of trying to keep other Israelites from coming to the truth and whatnot. But the funny thing is that has backfired. Okay, while he does have some maybe Jakes, all right, on his side and whatnot, but the constant videos and traveling to wherever city in America or I think last month or 2 months ago he traveled to I think the UK. I believe it was the UK or whatever country where he was going against other Israelites in another country. Like that's his whole purpose. His whole purpose is just to disprove the Israelites, not to what's the word? Preach the gospel or anything like that. That's his real agenda. All right. So with that, Slocky, I wanted to get another one. Where is it? You do John chapter 4 verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. And that's the thing. We know they don't know what they're worshiping. They don't know that the God that they are worshiping does deal in race and does not is not the God of everyone, but specifically the God of the Hebrew Israelites. All right. So as a result of that, there is this very big thing because they have the Bible in hand and say, oh my God, my God is Jesus Christos and God Almighty, Jehovah. All right, saying all this crap, and when in reality the God of the Bible does deal in race, but they have been confused. Okay, they've been confused by Esau Edom. All right, they've been they've been confused by Esau Edom to think that when in actuality the real God that they're serving is so-called white Jesus. All right, but even by extension Esau Edom. All right, because at the end of the day, a lot of these people, I kind of want to say I'm not too fully sure on the specifics, but I do know that a lot of there are some Christians, I'll say that there are some Christians that are more conservative minded, all right, and they don't have faith in the government, but there's also some Christians that are liberal minded, quote unquote liberal minded, all right, quote unquote conservative and quote unquote liberal minded, and the liberal minded Christians, quote unquote, are a lot more willing to or have a lot more trust in the government and this society and think that this society is how God wants things to be, when that can't be farther from the truth. And that's where this very big deception is going on. Okay, you have people in Saki. This is the thing. Okay, you have a lot of people that already knew, even non-Israelites that have already brought out in the scriptures that, oh, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. People already know this, but the thing is, they still will say, oh, well, we don't need to keep any of the laws, so that means that we don't need to worry about that either. So that means, yes, God still loves people even if they do that, and I probably can't say it, so I'm gonna call him like YAHAWASHI for stopping me. And this is the thing, 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And this is the very strong delusion where they get the truth, where they hear the truth. The truth is undeniable, but yet still they don't care that it is the truth, and they will go against the truth. They will go against what they want to believe is their own. They will go against what is objectively supposed to be the God of the Bible, and which is the truth, which is like, don't repent from all the wickedness. Okay, that's basically it. Slakia, I literally tripped over my words for a bit. But basically, when the scriptures say, don't do X, Y, or Z, and they still do it, then they say, oh my God, only my God can judge you. And well, the same, even in that same sense, even in that same sense, you were warned by someone else that God doesn't like this, but you're still going to do it. So yeah, when God judges you, even your own ideal of God, you're still going to be destroyed for the wickedness that you're doing because you're not listening. All right, so like that, there is that delusion. All right, now, Acts chapter 17 verse 11, these were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. And that's another thing. These modern day Christians, okay, keyword modern day Christians, they do not read, they do not care to study. All right, it says search the scriptures daily. Okay, and the thing is, people, modern day Christians, I'll say, better identifier. Actually, let's just stick to modern day Christians. Modern day Christians, or those of the like, they think that they only need to call on God when they need something. They don't call on God to thank God. They don't have appreciation for the good that He's done in someone's life. All right, like that, and this is a very common thing in Babylon, where a common thing in Babylon where when something bad happens, then everybody blames the Lord. But when something good happens, then it's all me. I did that. I worked hard to get to the point to the point where I'm at. And this is the very common what's the word? I forgot. I'm drawing back on the word, but it's fine. Whatever. This is a very common theme. That's a good term. A very common theme where people are only interested in calling on a deity, okay, to help them out a bad time, and to take, but never the give. All right, no one wants to give anymore. All right, and that's even in just regular relationships where people just take from other people and use them and then leave them out to dry when they have no use for them. All right, that's why you should be aware of the people that you are associating yourself with. Okay, so lastly, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15, so you show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, really dividing the word of truth. Okay, so we're supposed to be studying to show ourselves approved. So studying the scriptures, searching the scriptures daily, studying the scriptures daily, being aware of what's going on. All right, because this is our, I guess, duty. All right, for lack of a better term. All right, well, no, this is not just our duty. It's like this is our job. This is like literally our job, as well as this being my job. My job is to constantly, study the scriptures and be able to, break stuff down, to teach, preach, and teach. All right, and for people like this, like it's just it's just an entertainment thing, or not even just entertainment, but just an antagonistic thrill for them to just go against the prophets. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWASHI, Shalom to the mighty Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. Abad, Ball, and Shalom.